Hello, and welcome to the Wallace Branch Library Teen and Adult Craft class. My name is Sandra May, and today I'm going to show you how to make a cement hand planter. This is the first hand planter I made. I decided to keep it as a hand planter. I put some gravel, some soil, and some plants, and I embellished it with some butterflies. And it turned out pretty nicely, and it was very easy to do. So the second hand planter I made, I decided to put some moss, a bird, and embellish it with some butterflies. And I think it turned out pretty nicely as well. This is the type of glove I use. Latex glove. Nothing fancy about it. I think you can use most any kind of glove. And if you like this craft and want to do this craft, stay tuned and I will show you how to do it. Let's get started. You'll need some mortar mix, and I got the Quikrete kind of mortar mix, and you'll need some water. That's the only material you'll need to make your hand planter. But you will need some utensils like a bowl, a spoon, a molding pan, the gloves to put the mixture in, some gloves for your hands, a measuring cup, and this is a 10.2 ounce dry measuring cup for the mortar mix, a liquid cup. This is an 8 ounce liquid measuring cup, some water, a pair of scissors to cut your mold free from the gloves. Once you put your mixture into the gloves, you'll need some twist ties to close the mixture off. You'll need a cylinder to put your glove inside so that you can fill your glove with the mixture. And that's it. That's all you'll need for this craft. If you want to embellish or decorate your craft like I did mine's, I got the Rust-Oleum paint in the bronze color from Walmart. It was $3.97. I got the plants from Walmart as well. The succulents and this plant here, they was $3.47 each, and it comes with its own soil. If you want to do the bird nest, you can get I got the bird from Walmart. It was $1. I got the moss from Walmart. From Dollar Tree. It was $1. I got the butterflies, a pack of butterfly stickers from Dollar Tree. And that's it. So this is the easiest craft I think I've ever done. It takes a little bit longer to do because you have to wait about 3 to 4 days for the cement to cure. And once the curing process is finished, all you got to do is cut it free from the glove. I mix up a little bit more mortar mix so I can glue the two hands together, and then I spray paint it and use it for whatever craft I want to use it, was it the planter or for this and that bowl, or for the bird nest, or whatever craft you want to use it for. You don't have to color yours. You can use it in the natural mortar mix color, or you can. I did buy some mortar mix, some cement colorant, and that colorant costs about $7.97 for a bottle, probably about a 12 ounce bottle. I didn't use it. I just preferred to use the paint. It was easier and quicker. But you can definitely buy that if you like. But that's all you need to do this craft is the mortar mix, the water, something to stir with, something to stir it in, a molding bowl, gloves, twist tie, and measuring utensils, and that's it. A pair of scissors to cut it free. And I would mix up a little bit more mortar mix to glue the hands together. And that's it. Let's get started. First, we need 4 cups of the mortar mix. I'm going to scoop up 4 of these cups, and this is a 10.2 ounce cup. So I'm going to scoop up 4 of those. And be very careful and do it real slow because it creates a whole lot of dust. Now we need 1 cup of water. And we're going to slowly pour the water into the mixture. This is what your mixture should look like. Or even if it's a little bit looser than this, it's okay. Or if it's a little bit stiffer than this, it's okay. Now this mixture is ready for the glove. I take the first glove, I put it down in a round cylinder kind of container. And then I just stretch my glove out over that. And I fill my container. You take your molding pan and you mold your hands inside the pan like you want your hand to form. I put a bowl inside the center so it'll have that bowl shape. After 4 days of waiting, it's time to take your hands out of the mold. And this is what you got. 2 hands that fits together perfectly. This is what you got. Now you're just ready to take the gloves off. And that's where your scissors come in. So you gently cut that away. After we get all of the glove off, we just pick all of the glove off. This is what you should have is 2 hands. So I'm going to put the hands back together and it already looked like a bowl. And I'm going to put cement on the inside of that. And I'm going to put it back in my mold pan. Since this is a plastic bowl, it is not going to stick to it. It's not going to cure to the bowl. But if you feel a little nervous, you can put a little Vaseline in the bottom of your mold bowl. And that'll keep your cement from sticking to it. But I'm not afraid of mine being stuck together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of my mortar mix in the bottom of my bowl. And then I'm going to set this back inside my bowl. This is what I got. I'm going to keep that in the center. And then I'm going to put my hands back inside of that. Inside of the bowl. And push them together. See how that squishes between the hand? And it will dry like that. I'm going to let it cure again for another 3 days. And when that cure this time, I will have a stand, pretty much a flat form for it to stand on. And plus, it'll be cured, stuck together. So I like to go ahead and reinforce that. Even though you can see the mortar coming, the wet mortar coming between the dry mortar, to stick when that dries, cures, that's going to have those hands stuck together. So, but I like to secure mine a little bit better than that. I like to go down that seam with some more of my mortar mix. So what I do is I put some more in just inside of that center and right down the seams, not on the fingers, but right up the back. And then I let that cure for about another, at least 2 days, 2 to 3 days. This is what mine look like. And I will let that dry before I paint it. So when that dries, I will sand that down and then I will spray paint it. And once I spray paint it, sand that down and spray paint it, it'll come out like this. So I'm going to go all the way up that seam with some more mortar mix. Now, on mine, I don't like the raw edges here. I'm putting new mortar on this as well because I don't like those ragged edges. And then I sand them down to make them look smooth like this right here. Or you can just pack it with your new mortar mix. Pack all that uneven surface with your new mortar mix and just let it cure. This is the bowl that I had it packed in there with. I'm putting it back in there. And you can put Vaseline on the bottom of that bowl, and that bowl will not cure with that cement. It will lift up out of there. I stay away from my fingers because I don't want the detail on my fingers to be lost. So I don't put it on my fingers, on the finger at the bottom. I just put it in that center and smooth it out with the bowl. Or some plastic. You can put some plastic inside of that and that'll keep it from sticking to it too. Some Vaseline or some plastic. I'll let this dry for another 2 to 3 days. After 3 days of curing, I took mine, got some sandpaper, cut it down into small pieces. I took it, the sandpaper, and I just rubbed all the rough edges down and made it just as smooth as I could get it underneath. And then I sanded it inside, made it smooth as well. And there is your planter. I decided to leave my planter in the natural color. I got two that's painted already, so I decided to leave this one in the natural color. I am going to put this plant in mine and use mine for a planter, but you may use yours for whatever item you would like to put in it. So I hope you enjoy your craft and have a fantastic day.